Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. After Wednesday's performance, the market picked up another volatile session on Thursday and now sees the Australian dollar still remain somewhat vulnerable to the downside. But I still feel towards a key level of 63.5, the bulls will still defend this region and therefore could see a bounce and see the market go back all the way towards that topside area of 65 cents. Even though the technicals are somewhat weak, I feel the demand is still likely to lurk around that 63.5. But the market's still a little bit uncertain due to the US Federal Reserve's rate decision of keeping on hold, but have left the door open for a possible rate hike, which could be in November. From that, there is bullish divergence seen from the euro, so I'm not going to get too negative, as the market did attempt to take the challenge lower, but posted a dragonfly doji. From there, we could see further gains, as the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, again was flat at 105. It appears that the upside attempts were now seen twice towards 105.50 and backed away sharply to settle in the New York session flat at 105. Could see weakness return, and if so, may encourage a further move to the upside for the euro and look back towards that level around 107.60 area. In light of the divergence to the bull case, I feel that there is much demand may emerge, especially with the dragonfly doji to add to it. The market wasn't as bullish for dollar yen after the break above 148.30 failed to ignite any upside move and instead posted an engulfing candle to the bear case. From the bearish outside range day, we now see further risk to the downside, but need a break of 146.95 to confirm this negative signal. If so, would see a move down towards the region of 145 and with the base holding around 144.5. So all eyes on that level of 146.95. To some surprise, the Bank of England kept rates on hold at 5.25, and from that the market plummeted close towards the key level of 122.20. From the bounce though, I do feel that the market is oversold and therefore a correction is warranted, and therefore from 122.20.50 area could see the market eventually retrace back to 124. The whipsaw price action follows to the downside for gold and now still looks very much to a bearish case that could take the price back to the lows seen around 1,886 to 88. I still feel that from the technicals that remain somewhat weak, that the market could eventually reach its objective seen at 1,850. But keep in mind, we'd still need to see a break of 1,886 to support that target. And wrapping up with oil, well, the downside case found support at $88, and from there it's edging higher, but still technically we are weak. So I believe the market may take another challenge towards that support. A break beneath $88 would see a view down towards $84 a barrel and reassess from there. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the new weekend.